up guys, it's Sophie here, and today I'm going to be doing the first story time with Sophie. So recently DJ Khaled came to Palo Alto, and that's nearby where I live, and he was doing this whole little fan love thing. So I was with a few of my friends and I figured, oh, why not go? Like, what else do we have to do? Originally going into it, I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't know if it was just a meetup or a little... I really just had no idea what was happening. But anyways, day of the event comes and we find out that it's this little concert thing. So we pull up in our car and he has this little stage set up and we're just like, what? So we went to go park our car and we parked and everything and got out and walked over to the event not knowing what was gonna happen. There was already a decent amount of people, but there wasn't a ton. We weren't in the very front of everybody, we were kind of towards the middle, but it was still okay. So of course, Sophie being 5 foot tall Sophie and being the unlucky person I am, I get stuck behind some guy that, I kid you not, was 6'8". So I'm just standing there with my friend who's 6'3", and I'm just like, oh great, this is gonna be an awesome time, you know, I can't see anything, but it's fine, really, it's fine. And as time comes on, more and more people come, it starts to get more crowded, whatever, still can't see anything for the life of me. And then finally it's 3:45, 3:50, and at this point I'm like, okay, where is this dude? Because he was supposed to be there at 3:30. A few minutes later, he shows up and everybody starts freaking out. I kid you not, it was so crazy. Everyone started pushing and shoving and pushing and shoving, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be the day I die. And of course, I still get stuck behind the guy who's 6'8". But after DJ Khaled comes on, he starts talking, do his little motivational major key, bless up, you in school, you smart, you loyal. And then he did this whole little thing at one point where he was like, I'm gonna say how's school. Y'all say amazing. How's school? Amazing! How's school? Amazing! And I was just like, oh my god. Because it was such a diverse mix of people that it was just so funny. We had these really tall dudes for one who were kind of scary, and I was like, oh, I'm down. And then we had these 14-year-old white kids, so it was just the concert itself honestly wasn't that amazing. I wasn't that impressed, but he's a producer, what's he gonna do? Basically, he just played a few songs that he produced, and he did the intro, DJ Khaled stuff, and I mean, it was cool or whatever. At one point, I was starting to get super close. I just kind of started dancing my way up. And I got really close to the stage and everything. I couldn't even see my friend. And he did a lot of his motivational talking, which I was like, it was cool in person, you know? Because I mean, everything's cooler in person. But then after a while, I just went back to find my friend. And we decided, it was time to leave. It was just getting boring. It was very repetitive. And I'm like, okay, I'm just crowded with all these people. It's really hot. It was just meh. But then, this is where the story starts to get more interesting. So as we were leaving, DJ Khaled was talking about coming into the crowd and everything, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to be pushed anymore. So we were making our way, starting to leave, and then we go stand over by this gate, and that's at the point where DJ Khaled actually starts coming around and trying to meet people in the crowd. This is where my memory starts to get a little bit fuzzy, because one minute we're standing by the gate, next minute we are standing in this giant mob of people getting pushed and shoved. So I get pushed really hard by somebody, and I'm looking around dazed and confused, what is happening? And it was a security guard that pushed me because I'm right next to DJ Khaled. So I mean, naturally, I started freaking out. It was a really cool experience, I'm not gonna lie. As we were being pushed and shoved right next to DJ Khaled, I actually got to touch his head, and it was really gross and sweaty and disgusting. But that's besides the point. My arm actually ended up being on his Snapchat story, which I thought was pretty cool. And at this point, I get out my phone to take pictures and videos or whatever. I get one picture on Snapchat, and everything else was a video on Snapchat. Just keep that in mind. I didn't have any service, for whatever reason, the service was just awful. But finally, we get out of this mob somehow, and we're just walking back to the car. As soon as we get in the car, I start looking to see the videos on Snapchat and everything, and my Snapchat got so overwhelmed that all of the videos just deleted. None of them saved, so I'm like, oh, that's just awesome. I'm not kidding you guys, I got really upset over this because I got a video with him, and he was actually looking at the camera kind of, and it was really cool. So, yeah. But then we turn on the car, start charging our phones, doing what we need to do so we can just like get out of there. We start driving and we saw there was a really cool Ferrari in front of us, or it was a Ferrari or Lamborghini, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a Lamborghini actually. Next thing I know, we are right behind this Lamborghini making a turn, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, this car is so cool. And then people start freaking out and saying it was DJ Khaled, and at this point I'm like, my friend's kind of a jerk, so he started literally, like, he was right on the end of the car, like, tailgating him. We make the turn and everything, and then we are right next to this Lamborghini waiting for another red light. Literally, my window was right next to the Lamborghini window. We actually saw DJ Khaled inside, and we started freaking out. Like, for whatever reason, I completely lost it, and I was screaming, and I'm like, oh my God! Because it was really exciting. Like, I was like, he's right there. And this is the point where I pissed off DJ Khaled. He looked so pissed off in this moment. I wish the windows weren't like completely blacked out when I took the picture because he just looked so pissed. And I mean, I don't really blame him. I wouldn't want someone screaming in my face either. But eventually he just pulls over and kind of parks on the street to go to this sushi place, I assumed. It took the entire car ride home to process what had completely happened. Like, I was freaking out. It was really exciting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a huge fan of DJ Khaled, but like nonetheless, it was a really cool experience. The 2 encounters we had with him definitely made it totally worth it. And keep in mind, we did not have any idea that was gonna happen. Like, I really did not think I was gonna be meeting him that day. I never expected to like have that close of an encounter with him. Like, going to the whole fan love thing in the first place, we really had no idea what was going on. It just makes me so upset that I actually lost the videos though. Like, that would have been so cool to have. If you guys like storytime videos like this, make sure to go hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. All of my social medias, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever, it's all going to be in the description box down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.